Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie. I'm the VP of Sales here at inBuild, and today I'm excited to show you around our newest platform, inBuild Pro. inBuild Pro was built with Procore users in mind, has our most powerful AI assistant yet, designed to eliminate data entry, instantly assign invoices, and provide real-time analytics into invoice processing efficiency. So let's go ahead and get started. You can see here that our new sign-on contains a Procore native sign-in, so single click using your Procore credentials gets you logged into inBuild. Invoices can be entered into inBuild in a variety of different ways, either through email, using our mobile app, or through direct upload. Today I'll go ahead and upload an invoice directly to show you the processing power of inBuild. All right, we get our little blue flag here letting us know that our invoice is being processed. You can always get a snapshot of previous invoices right here on the left-hand side with an insight into the vendor, the specific project, who it might be assigned to, along with the date and an estimate on the amount as captured by the AI. Let's go ahead and jump into this invoice as it is being processed. So what our system is looking for is any pertinent information that can be extracted from our document here. So that would include our vendor, our invoice number, our date, line items, any other project specifics like a purchase order or commitment ID, and of course, what our total amount is that's being pulled from the invoice. We typically see processing times between about 10 and 45 seconds, just depending on the complexity of the document itself. All right, looks like this document has been reviewed by the AI. Let's take a look at the information that it pulled out. So we've got our vendor here. All of our vendors are pulled over from Procore, so we can actually see that complete list and make any changes to the specific vendor if the AI gets it incorrect. We've also got our total amount extracted here, and down here in our invoice section, we see that we're working with our Allendale project. Again, our projects are pulled from Procore, so it's very easy to make changes. If this invoice was spanning multiple projects, we could easily add another invoice here and bill that against a different project. We also have a particular commitment that it's being pulled from, again, via Procore, our excavation commitment. So if I go ahead and pull up my line items here, the AI has captured my excavation line item for my particular commitment, and it's even populated my amount in this period, so $1,050. This invoice is ready to be pushed into Procore, so all I have to do is click submit and it'll be on its way. We have a shortcut here where you can always view the particular commitment in Procore. So let's go ahead and take a look and see how that populated. Great, so it brought us into our specific purchase order. We have our general information, our invoice number here. Then we have our schedule of values, our excavation line item for $1,050, and we have that invoice PDF as well, so the actual attachment will process through. And we also have our system linked with QuickBooks, so we can view this invoice as an expense within QuickBooks. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, wonderful. So here's our bill, our Bronto Crane excavating vendor, excavation line item for $1,050. And we have our invoice attached PDF as well. Let's jump into another type of invoice. All right, so this invoice here, again, the information was captured through the AI for our vendor as well as our pertinent information. But right away, I see this notification letting me know that one of my line items has already exceeded my scheduled value. and I can find that by clicking here. It'll call me into that particular box. It also lets me know if there are any particular line items that are not found in my commitment. So helps with identifying anything that might need to be revised with the vendor, discussed with my PM, and just helps me stay on top of my billing. For specific things like this, I can come into my activity section. I can get in touch with my project manager, Dylan, and ask him about these line items. Any notes that you share here in the activity section will be notified to your team member via email that they have a new note from you or a particular invoice to review. You can change this then to assigning to a different member for them to review it in their own inbox. From an admin view, you can actually view all the different invoices that your team members are working on at any given time. All right, and let's jump into another example. So here is a gas receipt uploaded by one of my project managers in the field using our inBuild mobile app. Again, our pertinent information was captured here by the AI. Because there was no particular commitment on file for this vendor for this project, the system defaulted to a direct cost. We've got our regular fuel line item here along with our populated amount, 93.51. All of these cost codes are being pulled from our project budget in Procore and can also be changed or edited from within inBuild. In addition, we can track transactions by plugging in using Plaid to actually view credit card transactions made in the field by your employees. The system will look for any transactions that match this transaction and make a recommendation. So for us, we've got this particular Shell transaction recommended, and I can assign it that way. You can view an entire transaction log for any employee using any company credit card in our transaction section here. And it's very easy to add or change accounts using Plaid. And lastly, just a little bit of insight into our analytics page here. This system here shows all of the documents that have been reviewed by the AI along with the percentage accuracy over time. So really helpful stats for kind of showing how your team has been using inBuild, how much time you've been saving, identifying any potential bottlenecks, and giving you a nice and clean report into really how helpful your AI assistant is being. You can get started today with inBuild by finding us in the Procore Marketplace, clicking Learn How, and connecting to start syncing your first invoices today.